everyone, what's up? Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. Hope everybody's doing very well. Here we are in episode 30, and I just checked the main story quest on the good old Google, and we are 32 quests away from finishing the expansion, so almost there. The grind is real, but we're almost done. So if I can knock out about 3 to 4 per episode, then should be done about episode 40-ish, maybe? Depending. Alright, anyway, let's get right into it here. Even after 25 years of oppression, they still have it in them to stand up and fight. We just have to show them the way forward. Issa and I will stay and help Tsurunuki finish the armor, so you have no need to wait around. Why not go back to the House of the Fierce? I'm sure there are plenty of work left to be done. Ask about how to see what you can find. Oh, I see some more purple questies. But we don't need purple quest here. So, probably reckon, what is it, like the rep? The faction, whatever. Man, where the heck am I going? Oh God. I teleported to the wrong one. There we go. Alright, so Kairate. Everything is in order, miss. Under Lord Gosetsu's sage tutelage, we go stronger by the day. Help? Oh, no. I will not impose upon you without cause. Rest assured that everything is in place, and everything is fine. Everything is fine. I require no assistance, comrade. Lord Hien's instructions to me were quite clear. I need only transcribe them for the benefit of the Zella allies. Speaking of Lord Hien, if you are eager to be of service, mayhap you could seek him out. Keep an eye on him, perchance, should he decide to venture outside. What am I, a babysitter now? Let me guess. Someone asked you to ask as my protector. To hear them mutter, one would think I intended to stride up and to the castle gates on my own. The truth, of course, is rather less dramatic. I had hoped to look at the castle one last time before the battle. Would you care to join me? You'd be setting a lot of fretful minds at rest. Very good, then let us depart to Monzen at once. Okay, is there like a way out? No, there's no way out from the east. It doesn't look like I can climb out either, so I have to go all the way around, go out, and come around this way. Oh shit, I thought that was a way out. There we go. Now I'm out. That's the problem with these big ass mounts. It's hard to see where you're going a lot of times. Oh, son of a biscuit. You mean I could have just flew right up? Alright, well, now I know. Munzen was home to many great and powerful families, men of honor, samurai once. Great Swass was raised, and people put to the sword what little remains stands as a testament to what was, and what will never be again. Come, I will take a closer look. Nope, I knew it. I knew I was going to aggro this guy. No sentries. Well, I don't know about that considering one just attacked me. At least of the living sort. Those shambok shoots of armor have the run of the place. To think this was once a bustling street, so full of life, a river of people with a current all of its own. But even then, the Imperials walked among us, sometimes openly, sometimes discreetly, but we were always aware of their presence, and we were complicit. He did what he had to do to preserve the peace, to keep our people safe, but at what cost? Forgive me. This is neither the time nor the place for such dark musses. Mussings? I don't know. I gotta get to bed after this, that's for sure. Though they did serve to remind me of the barracks when once stood to the west of here, where there yet may be weapons our comrades could use. If you head down that street past the makeshift barricades, you will come to the ruins. I will search elsewhere. Meet me at the water's edge when you have finished. Oh, hell no. Why'd there have to be a fate right where I need to be? Okay, well that's good. At least... Alas, I found not of value. Did you? Well, I found a katana. A katana. Still sheathed in its scab. Though even shielded from the elements, it still needs to be cleaned and oiled. I recognize the crest. It belonged to the son of a samurai I trained with when I was young. He never even had the chance to draw it. There she is, Doma Castle, my home. They let us keep her for a time before gradually moving their forces across Iron Flormus. Now her every court and corridor belongs to Yotsuyu. Though Father spent much of his time there, I did not. I may have only visited him there on half a dozen occasions, if that. I cannot remember. But if I remember the view from the keep, Doma looked much smaller from there. Like you could hold it in your hands. Well, Monzen at least. Doma is so much more than that. There beyond the moon gates and to the shores of the Ruby Sea, and here, in the places that no man can see nor touch or take from you. We carry her with us wherever so we go. Not the land or the soil, but the story. And what is a life if not a story? The story of our journey from dawn to dusk. Day after day, the story of our mothers and our fathers, our families and our friends, our peoples and our nations. I think a part of me understood that when I looked out from the keep, Heian, son of Kyan, another caretaker of the story of Doma. It's a fine castle, truly, with an even finer view. But in the end, in the end, I tried so hard. No. And music copyright strike. Kami, strike me down. How could I have been so blind? We must return to the House of the Fierce at once. I have had what can only be described as a revelation. Ours is an excellent plan, but not so excellent that it cannot be improved, and I know how. Well, good. I'm glad. On second thought, Kira, I ask that you return to the House of the Fierce without me, and tell Alphino to call the others together for a meeting. It is imperative that the Kojin emissary be in attendance as well. I shall join you anon. Lord Heian wishes to discuss the details of our plan. Very well, if he insists, I shall summon the others at once. As for the Kojin, I believe one of their emissaries is already en route. Nevertheless, I shall contact them to make certain.
May I present the Blue Kojin's emissary?
Greetings and well met, old friends. The Elder sends his regards.
Soroban, it's good to have you with us.
If, you might humor me. Thank you for coming, Soroban. Doubtless you have already been informed of our plans and the role we would have your people play. However, I seek your counsel as a Kojin of the Blue. Be it by spell or siegecraft, could your forces destroy the underwater foundations of Doma Castle's outer wall?
Explosives coupled with a few incantations. Yes, that might produce sufficient force. Such a thing could indeed be done.
Then I wish to revise the plan. Instead of assisting the Confederacy in securing the Enclave, I would have the Kojin advance upstream beneath the water and breach a segment of the outer wall. I mean to flood Doma Castle.
My lord, the castle is a sacred symbol, the very heart of our nation. To destroy it is unthinkable, unconscionable. You cannot do this.
I can and I will if it improves our chances. By flooding the castle, we remove the better part of their forces from the field and force Yotsuyu to retreat to the highest levels of the keep. Tell me that is not a worthwhile trade.
But my lord, that castle was entrusted to you by your father and his father before him. I say to you again, it is the heart of our nation.
Stone walls do not a nation make, my friend. Her people do. And as long as we yet live, we can rebuild. So let us only think of this battle, of victory here and now, for without that, we have no future.
I see that you are resolved, Lord Hian, and I would not presume to gainsay your decision.
I will inform the Elder of your revised stratagem and instruct our sappers to make ready.
Our preparations are all but complete. Once we receive word from our Korjin allies, we shall set our plans in motion. We shall fight, and we shall prevail.
No plan is perfect, and there is ever room for improvement. I expect my comrades will be refining their approach until the moment they begin. In case you're unaware, the other Jonin will lead us on the assaults on the Moon Gates, not I. My place is at Lord Hian's side. Okay. Good to know you, goody. If there's nothing else, I'll head back to Namai. Tsurunaki's working hard, and Issei is doing what he can to help, but maybe there's more I can do too. He was like a different person when he began hammering those plates, younger, brighter, full of life and hope. The plan is set and all can be done has been done. Rest and relaxation are now paramount for tomorrow. We may die. Have you two not done enough? Will you not pause for a moment to gather yourself on the eve of our grand design? Go not into battle with wary eyes or lingering regrets, my friend. Well, let me check out the, y'all got a merchant in here? You got a mender. I don't see no merchant. No items I can buy. Nope, don't look like it. Zorban informs me that his sappers will be ready within a day, which means that we can proceed as planned and attack Doma Castle tomorrow. Considering the key role you will play, I think it only prudent that you refrain from further labors and rest until tomorrow. Agreed? No rest for the righteous. True enough, true enough. When you have seen to your sundry task and are ready to retire, I pray you let me know. Oh, okay, I see. Far be it from me to refuse. We shall speak again in the morning. Take care, my friend. Honestly, at this point, it doesn't really matter what I even select. I've got so much damn gear, I don't know what to do with it.
You're awake. I was just, well, they threw me out, actually. Told me I needed to get some sleep. Ready for the big day. Not long now, eh? I'm nervous, of course, but I also feel like I didn't know where I was going, but maybe, finally, something's gonna change, you know? Really, really change. And when the dust has settled, we'll see what we've won and what we've lost. I'm going to give it my all tomorrow. Everything I've seen and felt, I won't let it be for nothing. Right, off to bed. Don't want to overdo it, and neither should you. Oh, but before you sleep, you should look in on Elfino and Alize. Quietly, of course.
Another restless soul. Come, come. Raise a glass to freedom.
Good. Good. I should be interested to know her thoughts on the matter.
Ah, that's enough, Gosetsu. You'll not convince anyone with your drunken ramblings. We've talked about this, all of us. We are flooding the castle tomorrow, and that's the end of it.
I know. I accepted your decision, and I do not intend to go back on my word. Nevertheless, as the battle draws near, I cannot help but recall our many travails, and it fair compels me to speak. In all my time serving as a leader of men, there are two failures which haunt me to this day. The first, a defeat at the hands of the Empire 25 years past, and the subsequent imprisonment of your father. Long did I consider offering up my life in atonement, until Lord Kyan allowed at last to receive visitors called for me, of all people, for my unborn child, he said, for my dearest Shun, live. My second failure, of course, was the betrayal of that self-same command. When in the rebellion I failed to protect not only Lord Kyan, but Lord Hien too. That I yet live, having known such disgrace, is an affront to the Kami themselves. Yet you, all of you, saw fit to grant this shameful creature, this failure, another chance to serve a greater purpose. Thank you for pitying an old fool.
Now, it is far too soon for that. Save your tears for the morrow. You may be sure we will have ample cause to shed them, be they for joy or despair. Even that sounds morose. We who yet walk the path should not think too much on the destination. When the hour arrives, we shall welcome what comes with open arms. He is right about one thing, though. We have you and yours to thank for this chance. All debts will be repaid. On that you have my word. But first we must live past tomorrow, no? If you've no intention of sleeping, Yugiri, you may as well join us.
Forgive me, my lord. I did not mean to... if that is your will.
Yeah, level up. I think we can go for one more. Or, actually, you know what, everybody? I'm going to go ahead and end it here. So, as always, thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Don't forget to follow me on social. Details are in the description below. I follow all gamers back. Also, don't forget to ring that little bell so you get notified of the latest uploads. And with that being said, everyone, have a good day, and I will see you all in the next one.